my strategy number 3, I'm doing a behavior checklist. This is good for anybody who's having behavior problems, acting out during class, not staying on task, anything like this. What it has is it has the observation time, when it starts and when it ends. It has the challenge behavior, what is supposed to be what happens, and then what is supposed to be going on. And at the bottom of it, it says off-task motor, off-task verbal, and off-task passive. And so every time they're doing something that's off-task, you categorize it in each one of those. And then next to it has a bunch of different things they're doing, such as for off-task motor, it's out of their seat, constant noticeable fidgeting, playing with pencils, toys, hitting, biting, throwing, things like that. And then for off-task verbal, it's calling out, talking to someone when prohibited. And then off-task passive is looking around, staring into space, looking out the window, and delaying starting tasks and skipping class. And so this is good for a student who just can't stay on task. And so what you would do was, you'd get this for the student, and then you would take notice. So when you saw them, playing around in their desk when they're supposed to be doing their math worksheet. So then you would say whatever time you observed it, say it was like at 10 o'clock, and you observed it for 5 minutes. So you do it from 10 o'clock, and it was to 10:05. And so on the off-task behavior, they were playing in their desk, and they were supposed to be doing their math worksheet. And so you take note of all these times that they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. And then once you have finished collecting your data, you organize a meeting for the parents and the student who's off task, and that way you can speak to the student and let them know what has been happening and that they need to work on staying on task. And then that way the student is aware that they are off task, and then you can give them strategies for helping stay on task. So say next time when they're off task, you'll tell them when you see them off task, you'll go by and you'll touch their desk. When you touch their desk, that lets them know that they're off task and they need to get back to whatever you're working on. And then so that way the student is more aware of what's going on, and now they have some place to start with it. It's not just happening and they're just not noticing it. They know what is happening, and then you are coming there to help them, get back on task. And this is also good because you can put when this is happening. So maybe it only happens during math because maybe they're not good at math, and that way well, maybe they need a little bit extra help in the math section, or a little bit more encouragement to do better. So the off-task behavior chart, I feel, is a really good strategy for students who are having trouble staying on task and paying attention in class.